presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Hey, Robert, how you doing, man?
Yes, good, and thank you for taking my call. I wanted to let you know that I've been a subscriber for a couple of years, just different members of your team, and I really enjoy it. But really the reason I'm calling is to express my sincerest gratitude for you providing that information yesterday on the small business grant. I'm a small business owner and primary breadwinner for my family, and if I can get that money, it's going to really mean a lot to my family. So
that's awesome.
Thank you for taking the time to do that.
No, well, listen, man, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. And, folks, it's the year of the tiger. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. There we go. Always do your best. Take action on your ideas. Doing your best means take action on your ideas. You can get many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there'll be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up $1.46, Nasdaq's up 28, S&Ps are up 15, gold contract up $3.30, traded at $17.99 an ounce. We get silver up 17 cents, $22.56 an ounce. Light sweet crude down 22 cents, $87.93 a barrel. Notes and bonds. 10-year note down 4 ticks, trading 127.27. 30-year down 12 at 155.08. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 159 ticks, trading 96.384. The euro is at 112. The yen is at 114.78. And the British pound is at 135 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Well, bottom line, here, we're going to look at the futures first. Let's look at them first. I suspect what you're going to see here, folks, you're going to see a nice run right into the close. And the first one just started. I got to see what there it is. Okay, here we go, baby. Okay, so check it out. Just when I was coming on, they just popped it, right? So you can take the top of this, which is 45.14. I can take the bottom of it, which is 44.74. So we get, 40? That's 55. 45.55, folks. We're at 45.51. This is where this thing wants to go. And we get plenty of time to do it. And I'm talking about in the next hour. That's how these things shake out. That's in your S&P. Well, then let's go look at the SPY to see how this thing is setting up. So the setup here is that, it takes, well, first off, on the downdraft, there was no more selling. You just kept hammering the bottom. You only get so much selling. Friday, you get the buy-in come in. We get the follow-through yesterday. Bottom line, we're at $1.91 right now, so another, you could go up to, I don't know, $3 maybe, which is not the end of the world. But the way that these set up, I suspect you're going to get another monster bar. I don't see it today, but next couple of days you're going to get another monster bar that's going to bring you up somewhere in the 473 area, and right now you're at 451. We take a look at the NDX 100, the 3Qs. The way the 3Qs are set up right now, same type of setup. The 3Qs, got the lower price today, 359, rejected 359. You're at 363. Bottom line, I expect the 3Qs are going to get up to this 378. And right now, we're at 363. Now let's look at the notes and bonds, because it looks to me that these notes and bonds are actually coming off the bottom. And they gave it up on price today. So let's just see, 1.4 million. No, that's not enough contract volume. What would happen is that you want like 2 million contract volume. So this is more of a consolidation. But yeah, we'll see. It's more of a consolidation right now. I don't expect we're going to go break that low, because the day before the low, we had 2.5 million contracts, then it did 1.9. You come back down and test it with 1.9. Then you come back, and went topside with 2.2, and today, but bottom line, gave it up on price. This probably has to build more calls going sideways until it wants higher price. That's on your 10-year. We take a look at the 30-year. 30-year out here goes like this. That's down 11 ticks. Let's see, we got 253,000 contracts. That's also going to need more contract volume. Yeah, they both. But we'll see if this is banging out a bottom. But that's what it looks like to me. Gold. We take a look at the gold contract out here, and this is going to be all about the U.S. dollar again. What's intriguing with gold too is this. So let's watch this for a second because this is pretty cool. So, excuse me, folks. GCJ. Okay, so we're in the April contract. You have $3.70. This thing was as high as 1809. Now watch what it did. I was listening to Basil this morning. It was pretty cool. He was explaining that, it's coming right up to the 200-day, and the bottom line is that it gave it up. And it absolutely did. That being said, I kind of dig it like that, and this is why. What happens in any market, but normally when you're going up to a 200-day from underneath, the bottom line, you get to it, you mess around a little, you build a little more cars, and then you blast through that like crazy. Because you have plenty of people, no doubt, selling right at the 200-day. That's going to be a normal situation. You break a 200-day, you go back topside. Because most times, folks, if the S&P breaks a 200-day, like it has, the bottom line here, let me show you this for a second. So if I do the cash, I believe it broke the 200-day. Let me just see. Because when you break it, it broke in spades. So what happens is this. When you break a 200-day, right, you snap right above it. Bottom line, it normally just doesn't break at once. This is more than likely, I suspect, we're going to get higher. We're going to either come down and test the lows that were generated out here on the 24th. Excuse me, folks. And I feel great. My voice is still there, but I feel great. So you can either test the lows or you get a larger ABC structure on the way down. I just wanted to show you the 200-day, how you do normally. That's what you normally do. If you're going to break it, the bottom line is that you're going to blast through that like a huge. King dollar. What do we got with King dollar? What we have with King dollar is this. King dollar right now, this baby had followed through. You're inside the range again. So the range, the top of the range is 96,936. Now, what's really cool here today, folks, if you are in the metals market, is that King dollar tried to make it back. King dollar got as high as 96,722 and then just gave up 400 ticks. That is a good setup. And what that setup basically is laying out is that, 89 is game. And when you have a false break after so much consolidation, you can go right back to the beginning of the move. And the beginning of the move in the U.S. dollar was a few years ago at the 89 level. And yes, it can take a few years, but that's where it looks like it's going to be. Dow Industrials right now up about 160. You get the Nasdaq up 28. S&P's up 17. So you get the year of the target today. And do you know what tomorrow is, folks? Tomorrow is a national holiday. It's Tom O'Brien IV's first birthday. Number 1. You gotta love it. You gotta love this world, man. Stay right there. We'll come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 159. You get the Nasdaq up 26. S&P's up 16.5. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, Basil has an outstanding show here every trading day, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, The Opening Call. Now, it's very easy to get The Opening Call, folks. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under featured content. You just hit The Opening Call. You're going to hit subscribe. You're going to get a great newsletter. The Opening Call has a cost of $149 for 1 month, $695 for 6 months, which is a savings of $199, and $1195 for 1 year, which is a savings of $593. They all come 30-day money-back guarantee. You get the newsletter. You like it, great. You're going to continue to be charged. For some reason it doesn't work for you 30 days, folks, you can get your money back. Now, on top of that, Basil has a huge university. It might as well be a university. It's like 12 great webinars that are out there, okay, that you can go through to really understand how to ride that wave. Basil Chapman, Basil, this is amazing. On the front page, folks, of... was it the New York Times? It was the New York Times or Wall Street Journal this morning, yesterday. What they had is that, Basil's in Newton, but in Winthrop, they had a guy surfing before the storm. 40 degrees out. And he said the water was 40 degrees. Isn't that cool? I know.
The water was 40 degrees. It was zero. I mean, all around here, it was unbelievable. I don't know how these people can do it, because I remember back in Clifton Beach, back in South Africa, where I was born, Cape Town.
Yes.
It's a peninsula that has on the one side the Atlantic Ocean, which is freezing. Yeah. On the other side, the Indian Ocean, which is pretty warm. That's where the sharks are. And I just even when I wanted to surf, my feet would just freeze up. Some people are just fantastic in the water. I
couldn't handle that. Even with he had a thick wetsuit on, but as Basil just said, folks, your feet and hands, man. I mean, it was a cool picture though. It really was pretty cool, man. So market-wise,
I have a story I'll tell.
Oh, good.
One of my shows is where I was on a floating, one of those little floating mattresses.
Yeah.
And I got kind of. I fell asleep, I guess, and the next thing I was out in the ocean, and I'm paddling away trying to get back into the shore, and my hands were so cold, my feet were so cold.
Wow!
I finally made it, and as I'm walking along on the beach to give back this equipment to the person who owned it, I hear. It had a leak. I just got there in time.
That is sick.
I wouldn't be here today, I can tell you that, because I'm not a very good swimmer. I'm pretty good at diving and body surfing, but not swimming.
That's intense.
So, yeah, it is.
Well,
so,
we're glad you're here, man.
Talking about a dive, the market took quite a bit of a hit. The Dow went from 36,952 on the 5th of January, very quickly down to 33,150. Still held up pretty well, and now has come back strongly. So we've been long since via the diamonds, Dow diamonds. Back in April of 2020, we've kept some of that position, and we've been trading around it. So we were short. We took off our shorts yesterday morning, and now and then at the same time we switched to a long position, and a long position via one of the trading vehicles in the S&P, and this is more the kind of value rather than the growth. So what I decided for subscribers, I had a very long video of my overview on Saturday for subscribers. I went through a lot of different instruments, a lot of different stocks, and I decided that I would have a kind of a mix. So with this value, because value still has a large part of this market, and because of the value side of it, I wanted to be in value, but at the same time, I wanted to ride the growth. So we chose a particular instrument, an ETF, that's just been absolutely hammered day in and day out for I don't know how long. And finally, I think it's made some kind of a bottom. And I think I feel quite satisfied that we're playing both sides of the market here, the value side and the growth side, at least for this one. We think at least at this point we treat it as a balance. But the way the VIX came in, this might last a little longer than people think, because that volatility index was higher than it was on December the 1st, the low in the market. That was December the 3rd in the volatility index, which went to 35.32. It went all the way back down to the 15s, and then it screamed up on just a Monday a week ago. And congratulations, you had a fantastic call intraday. You had the Den, you said market's going up. Bravo. That was very good.
No, thank you. And what you just brought up, I agree with you, man. I think that, this counter trend bounce, folks, okay, it can be a lot more than that, because I'm saying to myself, this is too easy, man. The market's never easy, okay? It's like, it's going to come down to a counter trend bounce, come back down again. We know it can do that, but really looking at it, it's like, okay, man, we'll take it step by step, but you're absolutely right, man. There's no doubt,
I like it when you say this is too easy, because it just felt, you had people talking about shorting as we were making the low.
Yeah, that's
really
normal, I know. Right.
Yeah, so I agree. So what's really important now is we've kept a lot of our longs that we've had for a very long time, because they might participate in this rally. At the same time, we've started fresh positions. You and I have been talking about inflation. We've been talking about the DBA. Look at this. This is the DBA Agricultural Fund. Look where it is. Look at this move. It's broken out. DBA trading at 20.44. We've been long since 13.77. And one that we don't have, but I showed subscribers some opening call in my overview. Can you believe this is Archer Daniels Midland? This is in the agri sector. All-time high. Look at this breakout.
Yeah, they're a monster, man. Yeah. So that's a great ABC up. Wow.
Yeah, so I think that the idea, so what we added this morning was a stock that's in the agri sector, to make equipment and that sort of thing. And I think that's a play. It's maybe not a direct play that'll go up at the same speed, but it's like the where you're at the store that sells the shovels at the mine. That's really what you want to do. So I like that. And I still see stocks that I would like to add. So at this particular point, I think that the market is telling, look, the takeoff that we had because of the Fed. So I was talking about this on Friday, and I hope you're feeling a lot better. You're sounding a lot better.
Yeah, no, I feel like I sound worse than I am, but I feel you sound better. No, I'm with you. Because even from the first segment to now, it's pretty good. All right.
That's good. So what I wanted to show is the takeoff when on Wednesday a week ago when the Fed, they just knocked that market for a loop. That changed the strategy that I had a little bit in that. Let me just show you this. The takeoff that I like is within the first 5 to 6 sessions, there should be a powerful move that finally gets the MACD, the moving average convergence, divergence, and I'll talk about this in my show tomorrow in the Tiger Technicians Hour. I like to see it turn positive. It isn't there yet in the Dow, but I think that Wednesday, I like the fourth session after the low that's made. You can see it right here on the left in the daily chart. This is the December 1st. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it takes a bit of a breather. We went 1, 2, and then the Fed just knocked it down. So Friday's action was great. Yesterday's was terrific, and today I love the follow through. So I like what I'm seeing here. I think this is very good action.
That's a beautiful thing. And folks, very easy to get Basil's newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under featured content. The opening call, you just hit that little button. Basil, you have a great night, safe night. We look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thank you, Tom.
And I'm glad that mattress held up, man.
Believe me, that was a long time ago.
Are you having fun trading the markets, but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 228. We get the NASDAQ up 63. S&Ps are up 26. And away we go. And this thing is running to the highs, folks. It's going to break that high, and we got plenty of time left, no doubt. Let's go to our man, Jose in Lakeland. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Hey there, Tom. Congratulations to the little grandson. He does look a little like Popeye. Maybe give him a little spinach.
He does. Oh, there's no... Listen, man. There's no... Between Popeye and Howdy Doody, you can imagine in South Boston, right? When I was a kid, they would call me Howdy Doody, and of course I've been whacking them like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, but it's great. It's a character, man. It's a beautiful thing. I know.
You got to teach them to go, I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
It's a beautiful thing. You know, that's the bottom line. But it is pretty funny, I know. I'm telling you.
I get 13 nephews and nieces. I know the feeling.
Isn't that cool? I know, man. I'm so psyched. So, Caterpillar, right?
Listen, I put on that trade with Caterpillar last Friday when it was tanking. I put on the option trade when the stock was about 201.
Okay.
And when it broke 200, I almost lost my Egg McMuffin.
Yep. But you get action now, man. This is good.
Yeah.
So
it's got to get back in the range.
Yeah, it's not only in the range, but what you have now. This is what's really interesting to me too, is that oil's already broken topside. All the agricultural stocks, they're all going. The nitrogen stocks are going. The deal with what happened with the deal with Caterpillar, folks, is that when they come out with their numbers, the bottom line is it's saying, hey, man, China is slowing down. Okay, so that was the hit. That being said, it never even hit its lowest swing point. Its lowest swing point is 186, and it got down to 194.
That's what I wanted to hear. Okay.
Yeah, so this is saying it's going to go right back topside, man. How much time do you have?
I'm not hanging around. I understand Basil is saying no rush to cover here. This could go a lot further. I only got March 4th.
No, that's good. I mean, listen, I think this is going to be, this week in general, is going to be a decent week. That's how this seems to be setting up, man. So I think you'll get a little more juice even this week. It looks to me like the way things are setting up right now, people are going to start paying attention to commodities in general. When you have ExxonMobil going from 50 to 80 in 4 months and then, paying a huge dividend, it opens people's eyes up in about 2 seconds. Do you know what I mean? So,
hey, I'm not happy about I just pulled up to my AMC Pacer. Cost me $350 to fill that thing up.
There's no doubt, man. And the way it is, man, oil wants to go to 107 and we're at 88. So, we get a long way to go.
I got you. I also picked up call options on Cadence when it was around 138 last Friday. Where can that run to?
So let's take a look at Cadence. CDN, right? Yeah.
CDNS.
CDNS. Thank you.
My ex-girlfriend was an electrical engineer there for 25 years. She's still there. Hey, Sue, if you're listening, Jose's doing just fine.
Well, we were in the same building as them in Waltham, man. Trapello Place, right? Yeah, I had an office there. So, Cadence. Oh, this is good. It's off the bottom, man. Okay, let's take a look at this. Put this on weekly.
The option's been on fire, but...
This is good. This is a rewind. Okay, so hey, look, folks, you want to check this chart out because this is, I talk about this a lot, man, but it's crazy how when it does it. So if you go back to like March 5th and March 6th, you're going to see there that you get monster volume. The high of the 5th is 143. The next day is 147. And you get volume there of 13.8 million and 13.8 million. You can see what happened. We come down with 10.3. You get to 136.62. The high there is 147. The low is 122. So what you did is that you got into it, and you get into it, a few points, but now you got a rejection. Let me see what it closed at that day. So it closed at 145, and the high is 147. Now you're above it. Yeah, this is good when it does like that, man. You come in with 10 million. You're coming into 13.5. Now that's saying that, it doesn't, now this doesn't have to go back to the highs, Jose, but see the low of that high, the 170.55? You can get that, man.
Wow. I'd be happy with 160. You're saying 170.
Yeah, I'm using the bottom bar where this thing came down the first time it came down on the 17th of December.
Holy moly. Hey, Tom, isn't it peculiar that Putin, it's go time with Putin and Biden, but Putin didn't want to push Trump?
You know what? I'm trying to figure that whole thing out, man, and I'm really hoping that we just don't want to get in another war. It's like, the Ukrainians are saying, hey, man, they've been laying on that border for the last 2 years. So it's like, it's not cool.
AP is reporting that Russia is bringing up plasma, i.e. blood, to the front lines. That can't be a good sign.
No, it's not. And Putin, is a bad character. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he's a bad dude. He's too proud. He won't back down.
Yeah, I mean, I guess once you go this far, you got to figure out now how you're going to get out of it, right? I mean, there's no doubt about that. It's like, okay, you're going to make it or break it. Yeah, it's not good. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, listen, the Fibonacci sequence is interesting in itself, but the market will not ignore that three-letter word, WAR.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, good deal, Tom.
Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Yeah, that whole thing's a trip, folks. I mean, it seems like every freaking war we get into, folks, okay, it's always someone, you get these warmongers out here that are tripping themselves, man. And then you get all these young kids get killed. It's like, yeah, it's BS. That's what it is, okay? Oh, you know what? There's a book. I got to get this guy on. I heard this interview, The Davos Man. And what it's about, folks, is this. It's about that, the Jeff Bezos of the world and the Jamie Dimons and all these people. And what it's about is that their mantra on a continual basis, okay, is that, guess what? Everything will trickle down. Okay, so just make sure that we don't have to pay too much and everything can trickle down. That is such a bunch of BS, folks, okay? It's beyond belief. The bottom line is that, when you take a look at how this country was built by laborers, by railroad workers, by electricians, okay? That's how this country was built. And the quicker that we get back to stronger unions, and I know the aspect that unions went too far, okay? But the pendulum has swung back the other way for the last 45 years also. It makes zero sense that you get and I'm talking about the amount of bread is insane. And I'm going to get this guy on because I heard this interview yesterday, and it was just an awesome interview, man. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 205, Nasdaq's up 64, S&P's up 24. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 211. We get the Nasdaq up 58. S&Ps are up 24. NXPI. Let's take a look at this, baby. This is a chip maker out here. They're going to be coming out. Next numbers on May 5th. The low's 164. The high's 239. It's up $1.69. And when I had done this, my take was that this could go to 241. I think what happened is that I don't know. I must have been seeing things. The high is at 239.91. And that's where I'm suspecting it's going to go, and I'll show you why. So if we take this, we put it back, what you're going to see out here is that, you had a monster day, and this is what stopped it, in general, okay? This is going all the way back to the 19th of March. There was huge volume there. Bottom line, it comes down with some juice, breaks its swing, doesn't break the lower part of the other swing, which is 164. Well, it went to 180. And I suspect it's going to make a run for the highs. That's how this is set up. Now, you got to be careful when this thing is up at the highs, because what this doesn't have is that this doesn't have like real juice up at the high yet, But when you get up 2 bars like this, the bottom line, the first resistance is going to come in at 214. You get through 214, you'll get a spike up there into that high of that 239.91. We'll see if it can break it, because it's a long consolidation. And they must have just come out with numbers then, right? Because if we just did, so let me look at this. Yeah. Okay, so they beat revenue. So you know what the cool thing is? Okay, so year over year, this is pretty intense. So year over year, they were supposed to do $1.08. They did 224. So they did some big numbers here. If we take a look at the exact numbers. Yeah, I did $3 billion gross, $3.20 to the bottom line. Some of these numbers, man, are just unbelievable that these folks are coming out with. Let me just see this. So Amazon's Thursday. Amazon is going to be looking for, Amazon's ready to go up too, man. Now, this is what's intriguing with Amazon, right? Look at this. Amazon is a high volume high, folks, at 37.62. So this is, that's on the daily. Put this on the weekly. Yeah, and it came down to it did what it had to do. If you remember, let's see what a bummer this is. So watch this. I've been talking about for so long the 28.71, because that was a high volume low on Amazon, right? What ends up happening? It breaks that, gets lower. The problem with Amazon right now, well, here, let me see this one, though. No, this is going to have to get tested, man. This is a break. This is a valid break. Monster volume. I suspect it's going to go higher first, but if you're into Amazon, you want to keep your head wrapped around that high volume low that's out there. That's what it comes down to. We take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here. Oh, look at this. Well, let's go to the S&P for a second. This, you know what this is, folks? This is like a replay of yesterday. So you talk about, when I get on the air, the S&Ps are up 20. Now they're up 31. That first click, do you remember that was the wide price spread? You're going to get another wide price spread right now. Yeah, we are. So check this out. Watch this. We're only in 5 minutes into the bar. See how big the bar is already? The bottom of the bar is already 18. 38,000 contracts. When we broke high, it was 46,000. So you're going to be at about 38,000 contracts coming into the 350 hour. This is going to run. And it totally makes sense. The reason being, folks, is this. What ends up happening in a downdraft like this is that you do have plenty of people that will turn around and just keep shotting because they just don't really understand that how far you can go after you have come down. Well, we came down for, what was it, about a week and a half, maybe a month? Yeah, no, we came down for a month. We came down, what day is that? Yeah, from January 4th, and really didn't get out of there to Friday. When you come down that fast, when you're looking at the market, when you're looking at the market and all about, just remember it's energy. And energy gets expended. And when you come down this fast and then you test the bottoms this fast, bottom line, there's no more sellers. And it takes very little buyers, by the way, to get to higher price. This is a nice setup. And as I said when Basil was on, it's almost like it'll be too easy that you get the counter trend bounce. Because what did happen yesterday is this. So check this out. What happened yesterday is that when I first started on the air, there really wasn't that much volume. By the time I got off the air, these volumes weren't that bad. They weren't great, but here, let me show you inside the SPY. So what we did out here yesterday, bottom line is that, you did 152 million shares yesterday. Well, when we were testing, Fridays was 164. That's not bad. Now today, this is what's going to be cool. Today's 92 million. We did 152 yesterday. The kicker is going to be how many more million come in at the close. And if this comes in at another 140, 150 million, that wants higher price, man. That's what it comes down to. Now, we're also going to get, this is nice. Okay. So, when you take a look at the SPY, what you're also going to see is this. You see how we've already got inside, let me put it this way, if you're watching Tiger TV. See how we already got inside I always talk about these low bars. And once you're inside that low bar, now you get game on in a big way. Because what happens there is that you are in the larger trading range. The larger trading range says, hey, you can go to the highs now. We'll see if that's the case, but that's what ends up happening. We go to the Qs, the NDX 100. We take a look at the Qs. Qs out here, bottom line, yesterday wasn't bad. The Qs were lighter for sure, 94 million, but still not bad. Today you get 63. We'll see how many more they can put in. My take is the Qs will get up to this 378. And if that's what you get, what you're going to end up seeing is this. You'll see the Qs go to 378, and if the Qs are going to 378, we'll be testing the highs on the S&P. That's kind of how they're set up. We do the small caps. We look at the IWM. IWM out here. Okay, so this is approaching, so this can get to 213. This has been in tough shape. November, this went straight down November, but you finished the whole ABC structure on the way down. And you can see the one, this is pretty clean. You get the A to B that's set up. You have the consolidation that's set up that drives everyone crazy. And then you break loose to the downside once again. And you can see that this one here is like a classic, man. I mean, that's about as classic as you can get. First leg was 244 down to 212. You turned around and, so what's that? That's 32. You went sideways. Then we went from 227 to 195. If that's not a classic, A to B equals C to D, and pretty amazing. There's no doubt about that. Pretty wild, man. Dow Industrial's right. Oh, look at them jamming. I love it. Dow Industrial's up 284. NASDAQ up 88. Excuse me, folks. S&P's up 31. We have gold hanging tough at 410. I like this. Dollar's getting hit. Dollar is down 251 ticks. I think that's going to be the low for the day. Yeah, it's getting close. 96.235. We're at 96.291. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, billable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 291. You get the Nasdaq up 97. S&Ps are up 33. Let's go look at Ma Bell because bottom line, Ma Bell, there was plenty of folks saying that they're going to cut their dividend, which they did. But the bottom line, folks, if you own Ma Bell, this is what's going on. You're actually going to get another piece of paper. Because what they're doing is this. They cut the dividend, but they're spinning off Warner Media Business as well as Discovery. And that, let me see what I saw it this morning, how much you're getting per, I gotta do this quick. Where are you? The bottom line is that you're gonna get another piece of paper, which is game on in a monster way, okay? Because when you get a spin-off and you get another piece of paper, guess what? You got 2 different stocks now, plus you got some cash. It's a deal. Paper, folks, we know one thing. Inside of the marketplace, paper can go to much higher prices than they ever do in the private market. Because when you talk about it, if you walk down the street, no one would ever pay what people pay in public markets for businesses. It doesn't happen. But check it out, because if you think that you just got that cut, yes, you got a cut, but the bottom line is that you're going to get another piece of paper as the dividend. That's how this works. That's why the dividend came down. So I think it's a pretty good deal myself. S&Ps, they did it. This is pretty wild. So the bottom line is that we take a look at this. Let's go look back into this S&P. And this was like a rerun of yesterday. The only thing that didn't happen today, folks, and it almost happened, but they couldn't get it low enough, was, you remember 10 minutes before the close yesterday? You had that one downdraft, and then they went topside. They tried to do that one downdraft like 10 minutes ago, but they couldn't get it going. So it's like, okay, can't get it going down. Let's load it up in a big way and go topside. Beautiful thing. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, a safe night. Have a great tiger year. It's the year of the tiger, folks. Get out there and growl and prowl and, bottom line, like that card I wrote. Whatever you want to do, get it done. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning.